What it is, YouTube, man. It's Big T Ward. Make sure you like my shit. Comment and subscribe, man. Make sure you join the Big T Ward movement. Also, make sure you turn your notification bells on so you know when I'm dropping any new content, man. Also, I'd like to take this time to thank all my new subscribers, man. We're almost at 11K, guys. So I appreciate everybody for subbing, commenting, sharing, liking, everything, man. Trying to hit that 20K this year, man. So help your boy get to 20K, man. Also, man, make sure you get some merch. Scroll down, get some merch, man. Head to the spread shop or head to the Big T Ward clothing. Make sure you do that, man. That Teesprings, and get some merch, man. Get some merch. Get your hat, hoodie, whatever, man. Make sure you tag me in it and follow me on all other social medias, man. All right, man. Let's talk about it. I saw the title, thumbnail, and Shakur Stevenson. Okay, Shakur Stevenson is about to fight on July 6th. A couple days from now, he's fighting a guy that don't really know. I'm not gonna lie, have really seen none of his fights. I don't know much about the guy. All I know, he's like the number 2, 3 something ranked contender for the WBC strap. So now we all know, we want to see the fight between Shakur Stevenson and Gervonta Davis, but he got to do this and look good in order to get that fight with Gervonta Davis. So I would say this: the guy that he's fighting, Shakur Stevenson, the guy that he's going to fight on July 6th is a guy that can't pronounce his name for one, so I'm not going to mess up his name. But I haven't really seen none of the guy fights, so I'm not going to sit here and cap like I know who the guy is or whatever. But I haven't seen none of his fights. I don't know who he has beaten or who beat him or, who he faced. So all I know is this: Shakur Stevenson better come out and look like, he hungry for just, the fight with Gervonta Davis. Meaning this: Shakur Stevenson gonna have to come out and he got to look spectacular. He's gonna have to come out and knock this dude out. He's not gonna have to come out and cruise to a unanimous decision or, majority decision. He got to come out and he got to make a statement. Now, if y'all agree with me, please let me know in the comment section. Do you think this is a statement fight for Stevenson? Because to me, I think this is you got to make a statement fight. Now, if he come out, man, and cruise to like a little unanimous decision or a majority decision, he don't even need to try to fight Tank. That's just my opinion. Y'all let me know in the comments below if you think that. Now, if he get a majority decision, or whatever, man, he shouldn't even look Tank way. You know what I mean? Because it's not going to be worth watching. Okay? Shakur Stevens is known as a boring fighter. Not saying he's not a good fighter. He can box his ass off. You know what I'm saying? But he's not a exciting fighter to watch. You know what I'm saying? Now, I can see if he was on the back half of his career and he's trying to cruise to a win, cool. You can sit there and box and, get a decision here and there. But you're a young dude. You ain't even in your prime. So you're a young cat coming up. You should have knockouts on your record. So he's known as this boring, just one-dimensional type fighter. What I mean by one-dimensional is he's a guy. He's like this. He uses jab as a measuring stick, right? So this is the measuring stick. He pushes out there. It's a push jab. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's a push jab. So what he's doing, he's measuring, and then he just comes straight. He measure, hit in the stomach, measure, and that's his style. Or if he get, real comfortable, you pushing up on him, which he'll try to come around and hit you around the glove. So he's one of those guys. He's an in and out straight line dude. So this is him. When you come into him, he take the little step back, and then he do the little pull counter. He's trying to hit you. So the thing is with that, he's not going to be able to do the pull counter against Gervonta Davis. The reason why, for one, Gervonta Davis is short, right? So that means Shakur Stevenson got to punch down. You're going to have to punch down instead of punching up. He got to punch down, and that's going to throw off his rhythm because he got to look down to throw the punches. So for him to try to be on that back foot, try to be all cute, be on that back foot and try to box and counter, not going to work against Tank. Now, if he doesn't hit Tank with nothing significant, like, bam, get up off me, Tank gonna walk him down. Same goal for this dude. I don't know how this guy fights. I never seen his style. I don't know what he's gonna bring to the table. All I know, Shakur Stevenson got to look spectacular. He got to look like, Roy Jones, Terrence Crawford in that thing to make Tank like, okay, yeah, we fight next. You know what I'm saying? So that's why they pushing Gervonta Davis versus Lomachenko, because Lomachenko will give a better fight, I would think, than Shakur as far as excitement. You know what I'm saying? Because Lomachenko gonna move. He's gonna come with angles. He's gonna come with stepping rounds, step backs, in and outs, change levels, switches, you know what I'm saying? And he's gonna come with that, feints, stuff like that. Shakur Stevenson, too boring. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, not saying he can't box. It's just the fact is how he boxes. He doesn't have any knockout on his record. He doesn't knock people out. He just cruised to a win, basically. Now, when Shakur fought Valdez, now, Oscar Valdez was a perfect fight for Shakur Stevenson, because Valdez was a guy that come forward. He didn't have a whole lot of, punch combinations. You know what I'm saying? He was just that come forward dude and hoping to hit you with something lucky. You know what I'm saying? So he was tailor-made for Shakur. So all I think Shakur had to do was just measure him, and Valdez fight like this with that guard up, and Stevenson came straight through the middle. Boom. You know what I'm saying? If we close it up, Stevenson came around the side. Boom. You know what I'm saying? So he was the perfect person for Shakur to just kind of cruise to that little victory. Now, he wasn't going to knock Valdez out, type stuff. But, Valdez was tough, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. But he was tailor-made for him to come forward and for Shakur to just pot shot him, just, and boom, you know what I'm saying, with the left, you know what I'm saying. And he was tailor-made for him to do that. So the only thing he was doing is, you know what I'm saying, and hit him around the glove, throwing the straights. He was just throwing him down the pipe, or he was throwing him around the side. Either way, he was connecting more than Valdez was connecting. So I would say this: Valdez did go out 12 rounds. Now, that style wouldn't have lasted with Tank. He couldn't walk up on Tank like that. He would have got hit with something, would have made him get on the back foot. So, like Shakur does, fights on the back foot, he's not going to be able to do that against Tank, man. He's not. He's not going to sit around and be cute, trying to box off the back foot and, hit Tank with counters. Not going to work. You know what I'm saying? Now, when Shakur fight July 6th, I will watch the fight. I will see how, what he brings to the table. See what he does different, than all these other fights that he fought. When he fought, Jamel Herring, and when he fought Valdez, and when he fought Dos Santos. Dos Santos really was dead to win. He wasn't there to just roll over for Shakur. So that's why he didn't look good in the fight. He was expecting to go in and, do his usual, cruise to the victory, whatever. But he didn't look good in the fight. So if he doesn't look good against this guy that nobody just really truly knows, and what I mean by that, don't nobody really know him like they know Shakur. You know what I'm saying? He got to look spectacular. Shakur just got to look like, you got to look like the main event. You got to. You know what I'm saying? If he come up short, or he come in with that unanimous decision shit, it's not going to look good, man. I promise you. For Shakur, it's not going to look good. For fans, for the sport, and especially trying to fight Tank. It's not going to look good for him. Now, he fighting in his hometown, Newark, New Jersey. And, all the pressure's on him, because he the one got to come out and look damn good. So everything is riding on how he performs. That's going to get him that big ticket fight with Tank. However he perform in this fight, it's going to get him that big dollar fight that he want. But this is his last, fight on a top rank contract with Bob Arum and all them. So You know, he gonna have to look good. You know, come on over to the PBC side and go ahead on and get him the fights he want to get. But right now, and that's another reason why, you know, he's not getting that recognition, because he's over there and he's not really getting that push, you know, like a Tank Davis or, you know, like a Pitbull Cruz or, you know, these people. So he's not getting that push like that. If he comes out and look mediocre, he's not going to get a fight with Tank. You know, they're going to brush him off. You know, it'll be a good fight for the sport, you know, type of deal. But he's not going to, you know, get that big dollar fight, man, unless he comes out and be on top of his shit. Just really. Now, in Shakur last fight with Dos Santos was a guy that, you know, he was fast. You know, he threw little combinations, you know, but, you know, Shakur was getting them with the little pot shots. You know, I think that's what won the judges over, with a couple of nice punches, you know what I'm saying? But his overall performance, it was like the typical Shakur Stevenson. Now, if he does that, you know, against this dude, and this dude might come out like, hey, bro, you ain't hit me with shit, and then he gonna come back and, you know, put Shakur on his ass. So this dude is at the back half of his career. You know, he in his 30s. You know, he ain't really got much, you know, time on the clock. So he probably, you know, this last run to try to get a belt. So we're gonna see, man. But I did see the episode when Shakur was on $1 billion worth of game, and they asked him, "Hey, man, who you want?" You know, and, you know, Wallow was like, "Hey, man, give me some names." You know what I'm saying? And he didn't even sound confident, man. Shakur was like, man, basically anybody in 135. Look, bro, you don't even sound like you confident. You know what I'm saying? You don't even sound like you want to fight. You know what I mean? So you just, man, basically anybody in 135 can get it. Like, bro, your demeanor and voice ain't even, you know what I mean? It ain't even like, I want to fight this person or that person, you know? So to me, man, he you know, I know you ain't got to do all that talking to get a big fight, whatever, but like, bro, you got to act like you want to jump in the ring with, you know, Tank or you know, with somebody like that, bro. You try to get the big dollar fight, you know. He hanging on that mentality of, you know, Terrence Crawford mentality. You ain't got to do all this talking, you ain't got to do all this, but you ain't Terrence Crawford. So you can't do that. Now, another thing with that shit is Tim Bradley. He be on them boys, or he be on them boys sack, bro. If it's just me, but that boy be on them boys sack, man. He be on Shakur Stevenson nuts, and he be on Terrence Crawford nuts, bro. Like this dude, he's probably the most biased commentator I've seen, because he just think these dudes just got it all, boy. Just can't nobody beat them, and you know, like the video I put up that he said in an interview, man, hey, they think Stevenson don't punch hard, man. It's some snap on them punches. No, it's not. Ain't no power behind the punches. You know, ain't no power. Because if he had some power, he'd be knocking some people out. So that just goes to show you how Tim Bradley look at these dudes. Like, man, they think Stevenson can't punch, man. Stevenson can punch. It's some power. No, it ain't. Ain't no power behind the punches, man. That boy he just throw them. They snap punches, and then ain't backing nobody up. So, you know, he just biased between, you know, for Shakur Stevenson and Terrence Crawford. Tim Bradley, that's what kind of dude he is. Some stuff, you know, he speak on, be cool, you know, but when it comes to the Shakur and Terrence Crawford, oh boy, he drooling at the mouth when they start asking questions about them folks. So, you know, I can't get with that, man. But, you know, Stevenson, man, if he don't come with that A game, he don't look good, he don't look spectacular, don't even try to come to that fight with Tank, man. Just don't even try it. Just leave it alone. Don't even try it, man. So it's all on him, on how he looks on July 6th, you know. So that's my take on it, man. That's my take on him, you know, trying to get his fight with Tank. He's going to have to do what he got to do in this fight to kind of secure that after the Lomachenko thing. You know, after Tank fight Lomachenko, yeah. You know, if Stevenson look good, then okay. Stevenson's going to be probably next in line. As far as Devin Haney and all these guys, you know, Tank ain't really got to fight Devin Haney, man. To be honest. You know, we already know what's going to happen with that. But I think Loma, and Stevenson. Probably his, they're probably gonna be Tank next two big fights. To me, if he beats both of those dudes, he ain't got to box no more. He can retire. He can go. Ain't never been nobody else for him to fight. So, you know what I mean? And I think Lomachenko go put up a good fight, but I just think Lomachenko is not strong enough to handle Tank punches. I don't think he's strong enough to really just give a hard punch to back Tank up. So, as far as him moving and doing his footwork, yeah, it's going to be a pretty much, I think he moves better than, Frank Martin. Lomachenko move better than Frank Martin or a Devin Haney or Shakur Stevenson. I think Lomachenko footwork is levels above theirs. So it's going to make for a good fight for that reason. Thing is, you got to keep that up for like 12 rounds with Tank. You can't slip, you can't slow down, you can't whatever. So you're going to have to keep that motor running for 12 rounds. If you don't, you're going to get caught, over with. It's going to be a good night. So if Shakur trying to come in with that same look, you better be on that. You better be on that bicycle whole night. Because as soon as you slow down, it's gonna be a long, short night for you. Like I said about Frank Martin, Tank catch up with you. It's gonna be a long, short night for Shakur Stevenson. So in his fight, man, for his sake, hope he come out with his A game. I hope he come out and look good in front of his hometown crowd. Hope he come on and put on the show, and knock the boy out, man. Because that's the only way he's going to get Tank attention. Only way, man. Other than that, it's not going to work. So that's my take on that, man. I want to see how he does. What I'm going to do, man, I'm going to go and catch up and see what Stevenson is doing, what he's working on, new strategies and stuff like that, and kind of check on that, man. So I get with y'all, man, bring y'all more boxing news. But this is my take, what I think he should do on July 6th against his next opponent, man. So that being said, man, I'd like to take this time though. And again, appreciate all the new subscribers, man. Make sure you follow me on all other social media platforms. But in the meantime, in between time, make sure you like my shit, comment, and subscribe. Join the Big T Ward movement, man. It's your boy, BT Ward, man. Let's get your boy to 20K, man. We at 11K. Well, we actually 5 away from 11K, man. So let's get to that 20K, man. Let's get your boy to that 20K. Let's do it. Let's do it before this year is gone. I appreciate it, man. I reached 20K. I definitely got a surprise in for you guys. I'm definitely going to throw in some merch, and we're definitely going to give a cash giveaway. So it's going to be a cash out giveaway. All you got to do, enter that giveaway, man. Basically, like the video, share the videos. Also, make sure you comment and leave your hashtag, whatever social media you use, and get some merch, man. Get some merch. Whoever buys the most merch, man, I will throw in something plus cash, and I will pick a winner, and you will get merch plus cash. I will let you know how much cash is going to be once I reach that 20K. I will give away $300 cash plus merch. I give away once I reach 20K. So help your boy reach 20K so we can get that big giveaway, man. It's your boy, BT Ward.
Beats by Too Real.